Shalom, call Halor Allah Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, which means all praises to Yahweh, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who you people in the world ignorantly call God, by Hashem, in the name of Yahushua, which is the name of the only begotten Son, who you people in the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Once again, the true names of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son is Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Also, Shalom to you brothers, you Akim that's pushing and spreading this word throughout the four corners of the earth, who's also uplifting the names Yahweh or Yahweh Shah. Shalom to you Akim once again. Shalom also to the Israelite foreigners, the speckled bird, man, woman, and child, whose bloodline traces back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all forefathers. Though you may look like the heathen nations are scattered amongst which the heathen nations are the nations starting from 2 on down. Those are the heathen nations. Also, if your bloodline, your lineage goes back to these people on this chart through the man, and if his spirit bear witness with this word, this truth, and you can receive it to the speckled bird, man, woman, and child, if this does apply, you are Israelites, though you do look like the heathen that you're scattered amongst. So once again, due to the scattering of these people in this chart, so once again, you will have Israelites come looking like the heathen, but they're indeed Israelites because they're under the curses of Deuteronomy 28, the 15th verse on down. Their spirit bear witness with this word that they're the sons and daughters of Yahweh by Shema Shah. Also, their lineage goes back to these people through the man. To the few Akwafi, few Israelite sisters that do listen and learn, Shalom. To the elect of the nation of Israel, whether it may be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth where this word is going out to, Shalom to you as well. To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, once again, you combine, consist, and make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You are the Hebrew Israelites, the chosen people of the Most High Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, once again, Yahweh Shah. And I'm just getting straight to it. Might not play all the video for time's sake, but the cashless society that these elites are setting up, who are Edom, okay, it's here, okay? So I'm playing.
Coronavirus cases around the nation, more and more people are looking to move to a cashless society. That means that fewer people worldwide are actually handling cash, and more are either using credit cards or debit cards, online shopping, or looking to use digital currencies. So joining us to discuss all of that, Boom Bust co-host and investigative journalist Ben Swann. All right, Ben, so tell us, why are so many people looking to get away from using cash? And what does that decline actually look like?
Yeah, so the initial thought, Manila, is that money is filthy, right? That if you are handling cash, it carries all kinds of germs on it because it passes from person to person. It's rarely, if ever, cleaned at all. And so this is a way of contracting coronavirus or contracting germs. That's kind of the initial thought about it. But the reality is, I'm not sure that really lines up with what's really going on. What's really happening.
And that's, let me get a scripture right quick. Because that's the thing about Esau. Esau, he's like I always bring out, he's a witch, man. He's good at having you believe, there's some boogeyman there when there's nothing there really. It's just him, plotting and scheming, Let me get this scripture real quick. Plotting and scheming on how to fulfill his agenda, which is the New World Order. Let me get this. This is 1 Peter 5 and 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, which Esau as the Edomites, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour, man. Okay? And this is what he's doing. He's setting a trap for all you people. You people thinking that it's really, COVID-19 on your currency. All he's doing, okay, is trying to get rid of the money, the physical fiat money that he's been giving you for this long, okay, to bring in what? The RFID chip. But let me just play the video again. The scriptures say if it were possible, he shall deceive the very elect. Man, actually, let me get that real quick. Because the elect, actually, you know what? Get 1 Thessalonians 5 and 1. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 4. It says, but ye brethren are not in darkness like the rest of these people. The rest of these people in darkness, man. Okay, they don't know what's going on. Okay, they still think, it's going to be recovery. They think everything is normal. It's going to go back to normal. This is just temporary. That's why the reason why they think like that is because, for one, Yahweh Ba'ashim Shah has blinded them. And two, they are in darkness right now. You know, majority of our people are in darkness. It says that day shall overtake you as a thief, and that day is what? Jeremiah 30:7. Allah's for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. That's what we in right now. Yeah. It says, ye are all the children of the light. Who? The remnant that receive, this word, man. Okay, the scriptures say the truth shall make you free, man. Set you free. Okay? If you got this truth, you are Israelite, you got this truth, you should be blessed, man. Okay, because you understand what's going on. The rest of these people don't understand what's going on. You know? They in darkness. It says, and the children of the day were not of the night, nor of darkness. Okay? Therefore, let's not sleep and do as others do, but let us watch and be sober, man. Okay? For they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. These people are drunk. Okay? They're drunk off the philosophies of America, Babylon the Great. They just drunk, man. Okay? This is Matthew 24:24. It says, for there shall arise false Hamashiachs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders. And Esau could fit in this category as well, man. Okay? It says, and so much that if it were possible that they should deceive the very elect. Meaning, it's not possible, man. You're not going to deceive the elect. The elect, they're going to have this word, and they're going to know, okay, what's happening. They're going to measure the time diligently, So to go back to the clip, I'm going to play a little bit more of this, and I'm going to go to the next clip, then I'm going to close it out.
Happening is this, that since we've seen these lockdowns across the country and really around the world in so many places, what we're really looking at is this simple fact. Fewer and fewer people can go into a grocery store, can go into a barber shop, can go into a nail salon and pay for things with cash. If you're going to buy goods to get into your home, most of that shopping has shifted over to online. So right now, for instance, ATM usage is down 32% since the start of these lockdowns. Well, that's not really surprising because who's going to go to an ATM right now? And then also, according to Visa, about 63% of people are using less cash. But again, that's not surprising because you're not going out very much, and most of the products you're buying through e-commerce.
Well, I mean, that makes some sense. But in all honesty, how likely is it that people are actually contracting COVID from cash money? And I mean, in reality, isn't it just the case that everyone's moving to all things online?
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. The chances that you're actually contracting COVID from money is very, very slim. What is happening is a lot of people are finding that they have to make purchases online, and that's creating kind of a series of issues and problems, including the fact that you have, so many people relying on just one or two big e-commerce giants. You know who I'm thinking of. Mm-hmm. Companies like Amazon, right, that essentially are sucking up all the oxygen in the room. Long term, that's very bad for the U.S. economy when mom and pop shops go out of business, small businesses can't survive, and one or two massive e-commerce giants kind of take over the whole space.
That's the reason for this whole COVID-19 shutdown, okay? Esau used this COVID-19 situation, okay, to basically it's basically a transfer of wealth from one people to another, man. The top 1%, these banking families, they're profiting off this shutdown. The rest of the only ones that's not going to survive this is what? The mom and pop shops, because when they implement this RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, which I will get later on in the vid, okay, they only want you to go to a certain, stores, man. Mega stores, like your Amazon, like he said, in Walmart. Okay, it'll be easier to track you, okay, just going to a few stores, because with all these mom and pop stores, they can't really track you with this technology. Okay, so this is what they did, man. Here it is. They scared you people with the coronavirus, the boogeyman. Okay, and the whole time, they was practicing, on how to like it says, how you practice hypocrisy. Let me just get that Isaiah 32. A lot of scripture just came in my head, just going on. Right? Isaiah 32. Right? And I start 4. It says, the heart also of the rash shall understand knowledge, and the tongue of the stammerer shall be ready to speak plainly. The vile person shall no more be called liberal, which that's talking about Esau, man. He's no longer looked at as a liberal or noble. You know, he's no longer looked at as intelligent. He's looked at as the devil. He's looked at as the problem, the scum of the earth. That's what he's being looked at as. That's why he has to hurry up and do what he's doing right now. And he's doing just that. This new world order that they're trying to set up. It says, nor the churl said to be bountiful. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity. Because he's telling you people, you know, we want to keep you safe. You know, we want you to stay locked down in your houses. We're going to close, you know, the jobs that you work at. You know, when you're already living, you know, hand to mouth. We're going to do that just for your protection. Okay? Like this man, all of a sudden, this man cares about your health. You know? What he does, he throws guns and drugs, and you know, he makes the food GMO to where it makes you sick and you have to go to his hospital or healthcare center just so he can make money. Now all of a sudden he cares about your health. This is what he's doing. He's practicing iniquity. He's working iniquity to practice hypocrisy and to utter error against the Lord Yahweh Bashim outside, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. He's literally doing that. Okay? He closing down meat plants, okay, making farmers dump all their milk, you know, all these other different food products that you need to eat. When you got hundreds and hundreds of people, you know, thousands if not, of standing food banks, and the food banks are overwhelmed to the point where they're being shortened, man. But what is he doing? He's telling these farmers, get rid of all your crops and dump all the milk. Kill off the livestock, because this is a premeditated, you know, act right here. He's intentionally, which really is the Heavenly Father using them to do it, but they think they're doing it. They're intentionally collapsing their system. They're intentionally making food shortages. They're intentionally bringing people to your knees. Okay, and people are waking up to it. It says the instruments, also the churl, are evil. Because this whole COVID-19 situation was all used for an evil purpose. Their new world order. He devised a wicked device to destroy the poor with lying words, because this is a lie, man. COVID-19 and the money, you know. Esau inflating the numbers, saying you had now you got the dude Fauci, if that's his name. He's saying that the numbers now, the chance of people now, you can see within cities 100,000 cases in one day. That's a lie, man. Even when needy speaketh right, but the liberal deviseth liberal things, and the liberal things shall he stand. And this is what he's doing, man. Okay? So I'm gonna go to the next video. It's on Dabu 7's page. Check this out.
Because of this tweet, you'll all eat a $5 footlong. This is Dabu 7. I want to point something out here real quick in terms of the coin supply. This was first brought up by Ryan, that was telling me about it and showing me images, and then I started hearing other people talk about it. Now, here and there, throughout the past week or so, I've seen more images. Then Mike came back around and dropped it and was like, look what I just seen at the store. Now, over here, in my notifications, picture after picture here of the same thing, all from different places. They all have been, but they've all been saying the same thing. Attention customers, if you didn't know, the U.S. is currently experiencing a coin shortage. They ask for people to use correct change or another form of tender if possible. You know, going cashless. In the end, that's where this is all heading. Once the coins are eliminated and taken out right in front of your very eyes, which is what's happening, the bills will be the next thing, as they constantly keep jerking the chain out here on this world stage. Oh, this is okay. That's not okay. Oh, this will cause this. Well, this won't. That's safe. Now it's not. That was spreading it. Now it's not. Oh, it dies on that surface, not this. Oh, we were wrong. Oops, my bad. You know, it's a constant back and forth here. One thing's for sure. If you take a step back and you look at the actions that are happening, this is all going hand in hand. Every bit of it, every step of the way, and this is the latest. This is one of those writing on the wall type of things. Just pay attention. This has been Dabu 7. Join me on D Live as well.
There it is, man. A coin shortage, man. And I seen I believe this weekend on Sunday, I went out to some stores. We went around, shopping for certain things. And a lot of the stores, the week before I went, they didn't have now they're saying you have to use a credit card. They don't want you using fiat currency. They don't want you using dollars or coins. You have to use your card. Okay? So you see what's going on here. Esau is getting ready to usher in this RFID chip, man. They pushing hard to get rid of this currency now. So we in that last phase of this, and an account. This is James 5:1, and because he's doing it because what a lot of people don't understand is that dollar, okay, is finished. The dollar, the U.S. dollar, the petrodollar is through. Okay, the other nations they stop using the dollar. They getting rid of anything, any sort of assets that has to do with America, man. Okay, anything that's attached monetarily to America, they're dropping. These heathens are dropping, and now you got them giving you people $600 checks, $600 bonus checks, stimulus checks, okay, and they're printing a ton of money into the economy, and you got half the country not working now. So what's that gonna cause? It's gonna cause impact even more to the dollar that's already happening. So let me get this right quick. This is James 5:1. It says, "Go to now, ye rich men." It's talking about the elites. "Weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you." And miseries are upon them now. "Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver, which is money, real money, is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and you shall eat your flesh as it were fire. You have heaped treasure together for the last days." And this is why they want to hurry up and usher in that RFID chip, man. Because they got you people believing that there's literally going to be a V-shaped recovery. It's not going to be a V-shaped recovery, man. Okay? At some point, hyperinflation is going to kick in, man. The U.S. dollar is already no more, but they're still able to deceive you in believing that it's still money. It's going to be worthless. It's already worthless now, though. But still, people still can't see it, man. And you see them taking away certain rights bit by bit. But they're making it seem like, it's temporary when they're doing it for good, man. Let me get Revelations 13:11. It says, "And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth." And that beast is what? This system, okay? Which consists of the EU nations, which are all mostly Edomite nations, okay? NATO and America, man. Which makes up the new Roman Empire, okay? That's what this is. It says, "And he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon." Okay? And what's the lamb? What's the two horns? What you know today as the Democrats and the Republicans. Okay? That's what it's going into. Okay? They both work for the same bankers, man. The elites, man. Okay? Back in the day, it was called the plebeians and the patricians. Now it's Democrats and Republicans, but that's what it's going into, and they're the ones that's you see passing these laws. It's the elites giving them the green light to do so, okay? And it says, "And he spake as a dragon," being what? If you go into it, it goes into draconian law, and what are they ushering in? The new world order, okay? This is what you see happening right now, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed, man. Okay? Because I always bring that out. The ancient pagan Roman Empire, that fell, which Esau was ruling that, and it fell. And then Jake came into power. During the Holy Roman or the Byzantine or the Dark Ages, as you want to call it. Okay? Jake was ruling, but then Esau came back into power, and that's when the wound, okay, that deadly wound was healed, man. And this is what they're doing right now. They want, let me get it. Revelations 13. I'm already in the chapter. Salakia. And 16. Jump down. Right, I'll start at 15. He had power to give life onto the image, of the beast, the system, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And you see that, when these different leaders in these other countries, they don't fall suit or in line with America's decrees, what America do? They'll send economic, or they'll literally send mercenaries in to overthrow that government. Okay? And when they implement this chip, is you're going to take the chip, you're going to starve to death, okay? You're not going to be a part of the system, and they're going to put your head in the guillotine, It says, and he calls of all, both small and great, and he is who? Esau, Edom, these elites. All, both small and great, rich and poor. It don't matter what status you have. You could be the top, you could be like a Bill Gates, It don't matter. Jay-Z, he's a billionaire. Dr. Dre, don't matter. Everybody is going to be required to take this chip. And poor and free and bond to receive a mark, which that mark is the word charagma, which means the itching and scratching upon the body, in their right hand or in their foreheads, man. And you've been seeing throughout time, over in Europe, if you look up the chip implant, you've been seeing people already getting this. So it's already out here. The technology is already here. It's just they got to make it mandatory, but you're starting to see them kind of creeping up on doing that now. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So without this chip, basically you won't be able to function within the system. Okay? But you shouldn't want, if you were a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, you shouldn't want to function in this system, because this system is going to be destroyed, man. It's going to say in the next verse I'm going to get. But the point being is, without that chip, you're basically off the grid. Okay? You will be considered an outcast within the system. Here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man, Esau, Edom. And number is 636. 666, man. You know what that is. Okay? 666 is all over this man's kingdom. If you look on the Google logo, you see 666 in that. Right in your face. It's right in your face. That's just one example, though. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, is why it behooves you to repent to Yahweh Shema Shah and put your faith and trust in Yahweh Shema Shah, because he will come through for you. If you take that chip, though, let me get it. Because it's here. You see what they're doing right now. It's Revelations 14:9. It says, and the third angel followed him, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead, on his hand, or anywhere else in your body, because you got Israelites that will try to say, well, if I don't get it in my head or my right hand, then I'm good. Then I can still get it as long as it's not in my head or my right hand. No, you're not supposed to take that chip in your body either way. Either way it goes, you're not supposed to take that chip. Okay? You taking that chip is basically saying Esau is your God. And you basically are a traitor in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shah. He's going to destroy you, as it's going to say. The 10th verse, the same shall drink of the wine and wrath of Yahweh, which is poured without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, which is going to come in the presence of the what? The nuclear missiles, man. It says, and in the presence of the Lamb, and the smoke of their torment is sent up forever and ever, and they have rest day, noon, and night, who worship the beast in his image, and whoso received the mark of his name. So the Lord is going to destroy you with this place. Okay? When the World War III starts and the Lord sends those missiles and they get shot at America, you're going to be destroyed with America. If you were Israelite, you took that chip, man. Because that was a lack of faith, and you basically said Esau is your God. Okay, the Lord's going to destroy you for that. That's an act of treason. So that's it. Call Halal Allah Yahweh by Shema Shah. Yahweh right is out. This was edifying. Baba Kasha, Abba Papa, Abba Papa, Abba Papa, Abba Ha Ayabya. Shalom to the elect and you few Israelites that do listen and learn.